Oh, we did a hell of a job in game one. They were 12 for 35, which is well below both their league-leading attempts and makes per game. But we gave up, 60 in the paint to a team that doesn't score in the paint. We gave up 22 on the offensive glass to a team that doesn't attack the offensive glass. I think we gave up 20 in transition for a team that doesn't really run. So we got to make sure that we're accounting for all facets of their offense. But they take 17 pull-up threes a night. We got to make sure our pickup points are on point. We have to be at levels and pick and rolls, and we have to have tremendous fly-around mentality.
We talked about Jamal's efficiency, aggression, all that stuff. A lot of it recently is that he is, it seems like, looking for the pull-up three and pick and roll in transition, that sort of thing. Have there been any conversations with him just in terms of that, or is it kind of a rhythm confidence thing over this last stretch of games?
Yeah, just Jamal going out there and attacking the game. Trying to start the game in attack mindset, not ease into it, and put pressure on the defense. And he's been doing it at a really high level for a while now.
What do you thought of Isaiah's kind of stick with it mentality? Like, this guy could have called it, could play in Europe, but he's back in the G League again.
That's a random question before this game, but I love the guy, so I'll answer it. He'll be playing in a gym somewhere when he's 60 years old. I've been around the game a long time, been around a lot of players, and there's not many players I can think of that love the game of basketball more than IT. And he's good for the game. He really is. And I know he coaches his kids, and I've had him 2 different times, and I have nothing but love and respect for who he is as a man, as a player, and his journey. And I love the fact that it doesn't matter the level of the league, he's playing the game because he loves the game of basketball. And you have to really respect and admire that.
Back in Abu Dhabi, you tried some odd edge and soft edge on Jason Tatum with Jokic, and the Celtics used a lot of short roll and short action to go around that. Do you use that game as a sample to prepare for
I remember that game, bro. that seems like a long time ago. Obviously, we did play them twice, to your point, over there, and it was apparent at that point in time that they were going to take 50 to 60 threes every night, because that's what they did in those 2 games. And they have a lot of talent. Obviously, our first game in Denver, Aaron and Nicole did not play. We were able to do a nice job with them last season, but this is a new year, new challenge, and especially with them coming off 2 losses. So we understand that this will be a hell of a challenge to try to end our 4-game road trip with the win. And Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all their players, Joe does a hell of a job. So we're looking forward to going out there and competing against the defending champs.
What's the challenge of playing a game this early in the night compared to the normal time of the evening?
Wake up, make sure your players are awake, ready to go. All you had to do was step outside this morning. It woke you up really quick because it's freezing out here. But it's an early start, and we're trying something a little bit different today. We'll see what happens, but this is our 3rd early matinee game of the year, and you just hope that your players, when that jump ball goes up, they're not trying to wake up when the jump ball. No, we're ready to go. And against this team, you just saw it in their last game against Cleveland. This team can jump all over you. With their ability to make shots, make threes, they can build a big lead. Do you have the poise and the mental toughness to stay with it? And what Cleveland just did is a testament to that, and we'll see what we're able to do.
So coaching against Joe and the contrast of styles between the 2, almost like you mentioned all the threes they take and all that. Is this almost like a different game, just considering like how different both these teams play for you and him? No,
because we're different than most teams. Obviously, they're extreme on their end, and we're somewhat extreme on our end. But we have been an elite offensive team that doesn't shoot many threes. We do it in the paint, we do it in transition. We share the ball. Our assists, all those things that we lead the league in, and they play to the strengths of their roster. And I think that's the job of every coach. And I coach Sacramento different than I coach Denver because you have different players. And I'm sure Joe, if he was with a different team, he would look at who he has and try to play maybe a certain way that can bring out the best in his roster. But 2 guys from Bishop Hendricken, pretty cool.
Mike, how do you assess the West? It's 2 games between second and the 5th seed. It seems like every game is just going to be a war.
Yeah, I mean, last night was a great night for us in the West. You look at all the teams that, are playing every night, and to your point, you lose a game, you can drop 2, 3, 4 spots. You win a game or go on a little winning streak, you can move up in the standings. And OKC, kind of like Cleveland, they separated themselves. Then you have a lot of teams, like us and Memphis, the Lakers and Houston and the Clippers all battling out to see what's going to happen these last 20-some-odd games. So the West is a gauntlet, a lot of really talented teams, and we just have to try to take it one game at a time. And we've been able to do that on this road trip so far, and I'm proud of our guys for doing that.
One more question. How much of a boost do you get, if at all, when you lose the previous game and then you're playing the next game motivationally? Do you get much of a boost? You talked about the Celtics losing 2. You guys lost to Milwaukee, came back with a big effort.
Well, I don't know. They lost 2 in a row, so I guess they didn't have a boost after the first loss. So I can't speak for them. I have no idea what gives them a boost or not. We won, so hopefully we can find a way to continue to play at a high level. We're 11-2, I think, in our last 13 games, and you don't get too high, you don't get too low, and you understand that each and every game that you are playing, especially this time of year, is really important, and it's a hell of a challenge when you're playing the quality of a team that we know the Boston Celtics have. Thanks, everybody.